On June 10, 2009, the City of Woodburn hosted an open house at City Hall Council Chambers for the public to meet the contractor for the second phase of the North Front Street improvements. The North Front Street improvement is a continuation of the city's effort to enhance multimodal transportation options for the historic downtown area. The Front Street Improvement project has been in the works for a long time and is finally in the implementation phase. During the last several months, you have observed construction activity along Front Street, which was Phase 1 of the total project effort. Phase 1 installed the infrastructure needed to remove aerial electrical power and communication lines from the poles running along Front Street to underground. Phase 2 will improve the road surface, widen sidewalks, and provide aesthetic improvements in the form of street trees, benches, and textured crosswalks. On June 22nd, construction of Phase 2 in downtown will begin. The project elements will provide downtown with street features that will serve the community for many years to come. The improved street will provide over 2 miles of new pavement and sidewalks that are intended to enhance public safety and encourage business and residential revitalization downtown. Public improvements are built by private sector companies and provide jobs for citizens of our community. The city is fortunate to have 2 outstanding private companies working on this project. Harper Hoff Peterson and Regelis is the project designer, and Kerr Contractors of Woodburn will build it. These 2 private companies were selected through a competitive contracting process intended to provide the citizens of Woodburn the greatest value for their tax dollar spent. Kerr Contractors has over 20 years of heavy civil construction experience in Oregon, and its corporate office is located here in Woodburn on Front Street, just north of the Oregon 214 overpass. It is estimated that 24 to 30 well-paying jobs will result from the Front Street Improvement project. Here are the responses to questions citizens had about the project. When will all the construction be finished? The Front Street improvements will be substantially completed by October 15, 2009. Substantial completion means that the roadway and sidewalks will be fully functional for public use. Final completion is when all work is completed and the city has accepted the project. How will this project affect my business on Front Street? Harper Hoff Peterson and Regelis and Kerr Contractors have worked closely with the city staff to ensure that minimal disruption to business activities occurs during the project. This is accomplished by the sequencing of work to avoid obstructions to customers' access to businesses. The maximization of nighttime work, use of fast-curing concrete, and careful planning of all work activities will ensure continuous customer access to downtown business owners. How will parking be affected on Front Street? There will be limited parking available during construction on the west side of Front Street. However, parking along the east side will remain accessible except during actual paving operations that will be completed at night. Side street parking will not be impacted by the project. The City of Woodburn understands that the next 6 months will pose a challenge for those residents and businesses along Front Street. This is why extra effort has been made to minimize the adverse impact on the community. It is important for every citizen to remember that a better tomorrow will be provided by the efforts we make today. Citizens are encouraged to contact the Public Works Office at 503-982-5240 if you have any questions or suggestions regarding the project.